don't think the scales.
What do you know?
Play Battle Hymn of the Republic.
I can play Battle Hymn of the Republic.
Do it.
Crazy.
New whip, new whip. Ooh. Do a little edit of it in the
Oh yeah,
film
an
to
edit of
New
the
Whip
bite.
by Paris, Texas.
New whip, huh? New whip, new chips, huh? Big house, big whip, big deal, huh? New whip, new bitch, new chains, huh? New whip, huh? New chips, huh? Big house, big whip, big deal, huh? New whip, new bitch, new chains, huh? Look who they gave the advance, 'cause your boy way too advanced.
I told you it was useful. Allison, I know you're hating on the mirror, but I know you're going to be trying to use it, so if you see this, you're not allowed to use it. I told Daddy he has to come over and blow up my air mattress because my lungs don't work as well as they did before when he gave me COVID. I'm sure one of them.
Ryan, is the propane pit already over there?
Yeah, it's over there, but I don't know how to set it up.
Dad, you still have to blow up my mirror.
I probably can. I just set this one
I
up.
can't.
Cool.
It's gonna suck sleeping on the ground.
I think I made Allison get last time.
Ben's doing because we forgot to bring a camera.
I have a spare one.
It's a half body thing, but it's better than sitting on the ground. I think Ben would very much appreciate half of his body not having
No, I'm not
I need to
blowing
talk
up your
to you.
mattress. No, I'm not blowing up.
I need to talk to you in private on our set.
Yeah, whatever. Hey, Will I Am.
They have an extra half third.
You got ready to sit down and eat?
I already did.
Oh, then you come over and help me carry something over here.
Oh, wow.
I would.
You got him there. Fun fact, this is actually the entrance to Brandy Melville. He's so petite and little.
Oh yeah.
It's me size, clearly. I'll just curl up.
This
in
is
the
actually a...
fetal position.
Yeah, that's the only
It'll
way it's
be
gonna
good.
work.
Hey, listen, if I have enough drinks, I'll end up like that anyway, so it'll
True,
work
it's
out.
perfect.
Yeah.
No one's throwing up this time.
No
I'm dealing with that again.
Cut
I'm not
to.
waking you up, but
Are you off
do you want?
off the sugar?
I actually really like these. To be
Oh, really?
honest.
Weird.
Oh, you're the one who used to make them.
I like making them.
Oh.
No.
Always ready.
It's like the little baby slings people wear.
Yeah.
He's got his...
Yeah, I got my baby with me at all times.
Time to brave the bathroom for the first time. Honestly, is there no toilet paper? Is that the issue?
There's limited toilet
Because
paper.
Dad made me bring.
Executive meeting.
To be fair, if I had the power to just be like, go to this meeting for me, I would probably do that.
I just
don't
need
know if
any
she
form of what. Okay, I'll use this one.
Well, she got away with it, didn't she?
It doesn't work.
Yeah,
yes
that's
or no?
true. Hello.
Stephanie, how are you?
Good, how are you? I don't know if I said hi to you.
I'm not formally, so
That's okay.
I kind of said hi to Jackson. So good to see you're joining us again.
Yeah.
Hey, yeah, can you keep an eye on this one? Doesn't have much self-control.
He's
So.
got the overalls on. He's set.
I'm in a constant state of
So the tent went up okay?
Wait, Dad, can you actually blow up my mattress? No, I'm serious. I can't.
Inhale, exhale.
It's my lungs are messed up because of you.
Ah,
Yeah.
kind of get it a little bit.
Honestly, even in its prime, it didn't look much
No,
better
it's
than
a
that.
very Abraham Lincoln
Yeah.
sod
Yeah.
house kind
We're
of.
like, we've got this. We can build a cabin.
we didn't think too far ahead. It is a lot of work. To
It
make
is
a cabin.
technically 4 walls
Yeah.
and a floor.
That counts.
So
Yeah, I guess so.
Trying to convince William we weren't cutting down the tree and
Oh
it
yeah,
fell
then it
right.
fell like right as he walks up. What a time.
At this point, they don't answer. Oh,
This mic's harder.
Really?
Who's got the lantern? Yeah.
well, this bitch ain't working.
Let me see. What's I mean,
Wait, we need the light. We need
so we got a light. Yeah.
Oh!
Doo doo. Ew.
let me see.
Ew.
Oh! It doesn't smell as bad as I thought it would.
Let's walk this way for the full lap. Wait, I'm gonna go to the Minecraft tree. It's my favorite spot.
Same. Let's go.
Minecraft.
It's where the biome changes.
This does not look the same as in Minecraft. The inside is usually you say it right.
You have to say it right.
She cap on my cut till I Jacob Elordi edit.
Okay. I'll pretend I know what that means.
This is my spot. It's like Elio's spot. This is mine.
Something like it.
My name's Erica, and I'm 15 years old.
What is your earliest memory of Lost Creek? As far back as you can remember. Very first one.
Probably our games of, what's it called? Cops and Robbers.
Cops and Robbers.
Yeah, I have a very specific one, but you have to bleep this whole section out.
Okay, sure, still say it.
Okay, once when we were playing, I was watching the flag, and I was like really young, so I was too scared to leave my stand, and I had to pee, so I peed right there in the woods.
Really?
Yeah. That's the only time I've ever peed in the woods.
Wow.
I think that's probably my, like, that's the most, like, specific memory. But you have to bleep that whole thing out.
Near like the campsite or something?
It was just in the middle of, like, the forest, like,
Oh,
around.
like, just like the big loop circle?
It's, like, in the middle of the loop.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I have a different story that you can actually put in.
Okay, sure. Alright.
My earliest memory is probably when I was, like, the hound dog and I had to fight other people in the arena, and I got to attack all of you.
Oh, yeah, okay. I do remember that.
That was weird. I don't know why that was a thing.
Yeah, I don't know why we gave you the job of being like the guard dog, hound dog, the bloodhound or whatever.
Yeah, it was bloodhound. And there's like a judge, right?
Yeah.
And it was in that one section. It was just off the road, like closer
Yeah,
to
it's
the
like
entrance.
That, yeah, it's like right where the like it kind of splits off. Like
Yeah.
The, like loop meets back up.
There's
'Cause
like a
kinda,
little.
like, logs that like
Yeah,
yeah.
that was weird.
You're just like
I have
anything
another
that-
one, but you have to bleep it
Sure.
because it's weird. Fun fact: I got my first period ever at Lost Creek,
Really?
and it was after. So it was like I was 12, so whenever that was, and the night before we had Kevin's Smash Burgers, and my stomach hurt so bad, and I was like, "What was he in those?" But then I woke up the next morning and it was that. And then Mom texted Miss Barshaw about it, which was kind of sus, because I thought your Smash Burgers poisoned me, but. Are these our buns or?
They are group buns. The only things that are family only are the burger.
Okay. But you don't want
Hey,
one more family.
hello.
Wait,
Scary adult.
Allison?
Drinking a beer? Oh my god.
This thing that happened before Lost Creek at one of the prior sites we went to, there was a central area, fenced in, big oval of grass. And we were there at least a couple of years. And something happened, either something thrown or a frisbee or something way down to the other end of this thing. And you and Vincent took off towards it. And for some reason, you guys got in some disagreement about something, maybe possession of the thing. I don't know what, but one of you gave the other a little push, and then the one that got pushed gave a little shove back, and then that one maybe gave a kick back, and then same back and forth. And you were a long distance away, so your dad and I start walking over there, and then as we see it escalating, we start walking a little faster, and then as it seems to be escalating more, we're running there. But by the time we caught up with you guys, you were down, you were on the ground, and we were torn between pulling you guys apart and just laughing our heads off. For some reason, it was the funniest thing. And we've talked about it a few times since then. And the rest of the group kind of looked a little horrified because nothing like that had ever happened. And but your dad and I thought, these are kids and they're getting to a certain age, and you guys are obviously friends before and after that. But we just, especially afterwards, your dad and I, the rest of the day we couldn't stop laughing about it. It was the funniest thing. So.
I wish I remembered that, like, or just had any, like, idea, like, what happened. 'Cause
right.
It's just completely gone. If you wouldn't have told that, I would have no idea that ever happened.
I'm going to guess you guys were somewhere between 2 and 4. I know that's a good range, but I just can't remember. I don't remember when we started, how old you guys were when we started.
Yeah.
Stop it. Just for impersonating public district.
Okay, which we don't. No, come on. You can jump here.
I'm Jennifer Hoffman, and I am mom to Ryan, Allison, and Erica, and my husband is Ken.
What is your earliest memory of Lost Creek? As far back as you can remember,
okay.
Whatever that very first one is.
My earliest memory is setting up camp with probably Allison in a backpack on my back, Ryan like either running around or in a playpen or something, and literally setting up a tent, baby stuff, all that with literally with a baby on my back and a toddler running around. It was hard, but it was still fun. And we would only do it for 2 nights and then we'd go home. And that's my earliest. Or, yeah, I think we used to bring like the baby monitor. We used to bring pack and plays. We used to bring toy corrals, the amount of toys we bring. And I also remember Nerf gun war almost towards the beginning.
I guess it was a long time ago.
Yeah, but like the very beginning, I just remember like unbelievable amount of like stuff and the amount of time it took to pack and to get all that stuff in the van and then set it all up with like babies or I was pregnant or yeah.
It's horrible.
No, it wasn't. It's not horrible. It wasn't horrible. It sounds horrible, but it wasn't horrible at the time, but it was definitely like work, but it was still fun. Yeah, it sounds awful, but it wasn't. At least not, but right now it would be. Like now I can barely, like, I don't do anything. Yeah. Well, I mean, I just really remember also the inside of the tent, you know, all 5 of us were there, like sleeping bag, possibly a pack and play or like a little sleeping bag or like some type of little baby thing. And then, yeah, because for years we'd have all 5 of us in there with our 5 suitcases and all that. Yeah. Yeah. And I remember bringing all the little toys. I still have the same, like almost the original packing list, and I don't delete. So it still has like basketball hoop, DSI, arts and crafts, shoebox, toys, baby monitor, I think is still on the list. Mm-hmm.
Wow, where's the old photos?
Yeah.
Wow. Look how young we were.
Ryan sighting.
Well, that's a classic right there.
What?
Where's your dad posed like Bigfoot?
He just posted
Can
up
someone
like
give me
that.
another paper towel?
Do you think he just did that?
Thank you.
Yeah, he just naturally like that.
Thank you.
I don't know who this picture is of.
That's Stephanie, Natalie.
No, this.
Oh, that's Katy Perry.
Oh,
Oh my god.
Is that Erica?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's when we
shoot.
went to the Katy Perry concert.
When was that?
Does this picture look familiar?
Yes, it does. And because I brought a bunch of little. Isn't that amazing?
That's so funny.
Look how cute Natalie and Erica are. They're so darling.
What about us?
Well, you're cute too, but. Mike, this is Ben and Erica and Allison. And Ryan.
These are my three.
2015, I think.
Really? That was 15? Oh, I guess that's like 10 years ago
14?
It does not feel like it feels right.
now. Yeah, in my mind, I was like, that was only like a couple years
Is there
ago.
a date on this?
Is there?
There's a round of
There's
food that
not.
people wanna
Hmm.
start eating.
Oh, that one's a good one. That's it.
Does anyone have Afrin?
Oh, what?
Afrin is like the stuff that you shoot up your nose to make your nose stop.
Oh, I
My
forgot,
mom
man.
doesn't then. Nope.
Ben, is that your dad?
Yep. I want to see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're all good. So when you're ready to eat, they'll grab them.
Cool.
Anything else you need?
I used to bike a lot.
Mm.
Huh.
Whoa.
We could have fires.
Yeah, back in the good old days.
This is in August, so
Nice.
there's your climate change for you.
Wait, I want to see.
Oh boy.
I love how light your hair was.
God, it was see-through. Just looping
Yeah,
back around.
We're back to
Definitely
babies
have.
again.
Yeah.
We've got
Oh,
back.
that one's a good one.
But
I think it's just Eric in a car seat.
Yeah. There are a lot of bugs out here.
Fruit.
Fruit.
Hey, there's apple in there though.
It ain't Friday. Oh wait, it is.
It is Friday.
Wait, my one excuse. I can't use it. Dang.
Backpacking. I forget. What do you call that? Kind of.
Do you want scissors to cut the tail?
no, that's a prime part of it. That's like extra.
Okay. Would you like me to get the scissors? Are you wanting to trim the tampon part of it?
Just the string.
Wait, why did you say?
No way.
You did it! Woo!
What happened?
Ow!
What
Just
happened?
just brute force.
And color coding.
So what do you think the issue is?
Computer science major
Oh,
with
there
a
it goes.
control
I can do it
trimmer.
I say.
So
First up, who are you? What's your name?
My name is Diane Kono.
Perfect. The one big question we have is, what is your earliest memory of Lost Creek?
Oh, wow. So my earliest memory of Lost Creek is before our four families camped here. We camped here with a different family. I think Ben was maybe 2, and I think I might have been pregnant with William. We camped on the far side of the campground over here near the porta potties, and Ben was running around in the forest behind our campsite, and he stepped in a yellow jacket nest, and he got stung 15 times, and I got stung about maybe 10 times or so. I got stung on the lip. I still have a little tiny mark on my lip from a bee sting.
Oh wow.
Anyway, I was worried because he has asthma that he might have an allergic reaction, even though he'd never been stung before. We threw him in the car. We drove to the Hoodview fire station just to make sure like there was, you know, a medical person who could attend to him if something happened, and nothing happened. He ended up just, you know, getting a little chat with some firemen, and we came back, and yeah, that was my first Lost Creek and my, first Lost Creek experience.
And look at us now.
Look at us now.
Wow.
This is my current bookmark. Gotta recreate this.
It's crazy.
That was at that very.
Yeah, 5.1. So
Actually, oddly, it's 4 in and 1 out.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool.
No, because it says it's shorter, because that's actually
Total.
to the.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then it's only another 0.7 up, so 1.4 there. But I'm also not seeing Frog Lake right there. It's Frog Lake Snow Park.
Yeah, that's just the parking lot.
Right, where's the lake?
I don't know.
All right. First question, who are you? What's your name?
My name is Kevin Kono. Who am I? That's a deep philosophical question that I'm not prepared to answer at this time.
That is fair. We have a much easier question.
All right.
What is your earliest memory of Lost Creek?
So I just heard Diane's story, so I'm going to compliment that, and then I'm going to answer sort of about this group. I want to report where I was while Diane was rescuing Benjamin from the Yellow Jackets. I was on a beer run with my buddy Brian, and we were driving back, heading up the road to the campground, and we see this van coming. It's like, that looks like our van, but somebody else is driving it. And then Diane's in the passenger seat, and it was just some random camper who was actually there, not on a beer run, rescuing Ben and Diane. So I switched in and then drove into the ranger station. Nice. So quality parenting, beer before children. Earliest memory here, they all kind of blend together, but just kind of all you guys at like age 5 or 4 or whatever you were, sitting probably right around here, probably playing with diggers and just biking around the loop in a place where we could just sit and chill and watch you guys. Just hanging out, having fun, watching you guys play together, and that's about it.
It's basically the same thing that happens now.
Well, there's some new and different memories that happened.
True.
But we'll just keep to those earliest memories for now.
Yes, for sure. We'll come back in like 20 years and then we'll have those stories.
There you go. Yeah, that's about probably the ripening time period to mature for those
20,
stories.
25, you know, something like that.
Something like that.
Wait, who should we call out?
Allison.
We're calling out Allison.
Calling out
when you
Allison
get here, you have to do this.
Calling out Allison at 73rd.
Cheers. I didn't quite fair. It's cooler when they like twist it this way. Wasn't necessarily worth the walk, but the walk was significantly more pleasant than any other hike. But the lake, I feel like if we were swimming and it was like sunset vibes, that would have been really cute.
That's what I was saying.
Thoughts on first the curve, then the hike?
Not worth it.
Okay, hike.
Not worth it.
Okay, you heard it here first.
Why does our tent look more collapsed than it was when we left?
You better fix it before Allison sees it, or she's gonna give you.
What's her
wow,
you guys didn't anchor it. I told you to ground anchor it, and look, the wind.
First off, who are you? How old are you? What's your name?
My name is Allison Hoffman. I'm the middle Hoffman child, and I'm 18 years old.
What is your earliest memory of Lost Creek?
You see, got a couple, and I don't know which one's actually the earliest, but I'll go with one of the glow stick parades. We were walking down, I think it's like the day area or whatever, and there was like this group that was like, you know, really hyping us up. I specifically remember the song Get Lucky by I don't know who was playing, and now whenever I hear that song, I associate it with specifically Janie, but also just all of Lost Creek and all the fun memories. But yeah, definitely the glow stick parade was one of the highlights always. Then I also remember when we made the infamous painted t-shirts the first time. I probably still have it somewhere, but I just remember sitting at the Kona's campsite picnic table and Diane teaching us how to make them, painting it. You know, it's always a struggle at first, but now we have those ancient relics of, I don't know what year, I think they say the year.
2015, once it like dad is like.
Yeah, because we made t-shirts another year, but the like OG ones that I remember, I think, yeah, if it says 2015, then I think that sounds about right.
Dad had one on.
Yeah.
Kevin also had one on.
Yeah, I guess a good 9 years old, so.
True.
Crazy.
Got here like 2 seconds.
Yeah, pulled up a little late. Just came from camping at Lost Lake a few days ago, so now I got to see which is the better Lost Body of Water campground. True. So, yeah, we'll see.
Yeah, I'm Benjamin Kono, and I'm 20 years old.
Perfect. And we got one question for you, and only one question, and that is, what is your earliest memory of Lost Creek? Like as far back as you can remember, the very first one.
Oh, that's tough. I feel like, so your dad used to bring this like some sort of blower, or like a billows that he would use to stoke the fire. And my oldest memory is us being we were probably like 4 or 5, and we were digging around in the dirt, and we would take the billows and stick one end of it into this hole in the ground, and then when you pressed on the billows, it would like make the dirt like.
I feel like I kind of
yeah.
Somewhere like in like one of those like little pits like just off the campground.
Yeah. And that's
like dust everywhere.
Yeah, we'd blow up dust. We thought that was so funny.
Honestly, it'd probably still be pretty funny now.
Oh yeah, and I'm sure we just got like, just absolutely filthy dirty. I'm sure our parents loved that.
Yeah, just rolling around in the dirt like that.
And then I think, actually, the billows was no more because I think your dad accidentally melted the end because it had like a hose attached. He would stick into the flame to stoke it, so you don't have to go in and blow on it. But I think it met its end in the fire pit. Yeah, probably didn't help. Yeah. Still think back to the dock. Obviously it is no
longer with us.
No more, not the same. But that used to be my number one memory spot. So I feel like even still, when I think of Lost Creek, it's like prime Lost Creek back in the good old days. And everything was still a little better maintained.
I mean, it was falling apart towards the end, but like it was still up there.
Yeah.
This looks like the first time I was here.
There used to be a whole dock right here. Like this used to be all.
Does your dad still want to do polar plunge?
Yeah, probably. I mean, might as well.
That gets shallower every year.
Yes, finally. I got an apartment last week. Yeah, I'm moving.
You're gonna back in Sackett again?
I'm moving by.
Yeah.
Oh my, he was asking me if we still had the like stuff you can like print onto shirts, and I thought he's making like a cute shirt, but he was doing
Wait, what is the point of this?
They're like electric car chargers.
And charging port.
Brian, what does your dad do?
I guess this apparently.
Professionally, is he like?
He works.
He like sells.
Dad.
It's like a sale. I don't know.
What do you do? What's your job?
What is my job? My solution/sales engineer.
Whatever that means.
So a really complicated question. Who are you? What's your name?
I am Ken Hoffman, the father of Ryan, Allison, and Erica.
Perfect.
Married to Jennifer Hoffman.
Nice. Now the big question, the one and only question. What is your earliest memory of Lost Creek?
Oof.
As far back as you can remember.
I gotta be honest with you, there's so many, but it's
Whichever one pops
Yeah.
into mind that to you is the earliest, the first one.
probably just remembering. I mean, not specifically, but I do definitely remember having to corral all the little infant kids in the cages, putting the blankets down, make sure they don't crawl off to the edge of the creek and everything like that. So that's probably the earliest, and you get when the kids are that young. Yes. So plopping you guys in the middle of that, and then yeah, that kind of kept you in there. But then each year there afterwards, you guys were out of that, and then we had to keep an eye on it. You didn't walk away and crawl away. So yeah, that's the earliest that I can remember. Not bad, but yeah, no, this is where memories are made. So yeah, I mean, we will all, I think, to the end, be reminiscing and talking about what happened here, and this is what you should do growing up, and as you live, do these kind of things so you can speak to these memories. So it's all about making memories, and you need to do stuff in order to make those memories. So coming out and doing this for 18 years or whatever it's been, yeah, it's been awesome. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's the only question.
All right,
Yeah.
cool.
So,
Dude, I would love rice right now.
Oh, what do they call? Oh, You're a people rice can call these fiend. called beta.
I think my mom has rice.
Hey, got any rice?
We will give you 1 minute.
I can't read directions. I don't see a time.
It's not that hard. It's like two
I know.
directions.
See, there's no time.
Yeah, but we're stupid.
Yes.
We just shout it out. Don't worry.
We discuss amongst ourselves, and then we tell them the answer.
In 30 seconds.
Okay.
Who's our spokesperson?
Me.
It doesn't matter.
These are examples of what?
I can't see from this.
No.
Wait, let me
Okay.
see.
JPG.
Oh, they're
What are the others? Oh, I'm sorry.
We all got to get our bifocals in so we can read.
Types.
We're all like
Okay, do you know?
by the fire. and you
Yes.
guys-
Okay, go ahead, Diane.
They're just
well,
different file
they're
types.
they're computer files. They're
Computer file types.
types.
Computer
file
file
types.
types.
Yes, that is true.
Okay, one for the Gen X.
Dot JPEG dot
Now,
dot
you
PDF.
want me to read it?
You don't know what this
Should I
is?
read it, Carl? Who famously bit the head off of a bat?
Oh, Ozzy Osbourne.
Oh, damn. Okay, we are now ready for our next question that we will get.
The law of not sleeping outside.
Go ahead, Steph.
This is so stupid. On an iPhone 11 Plus.
Oh, that's fine.
Yes.
What happens if you do this? Wait.
It's an alarm.
Oh, that's not.
Wait,
No.
What happened?
Oh!
Wait, is that right?
And
One
you
side
feel like
on
it's
each
a
side.
What is it?
I think that's just you take a picture.
No.
my
Oh no!
No,
you,
no.
Wait,
No, wait. No, you clean together at the
It's
same
the
time.
upper button and the single
Oh,
side.
take the picture.
Picture.
Take a
Screenshot.
picture.
What is it?
Screenshot. Take a picture.
Screenshot. Screenshot. Just a
It takes a screenshot.
Wow.
Okay.
No, I said
Yeah, this is stupid. They have iPhones. Sorry, I didn't have.
okay, guys.
I didn't have a rotary.
Literally the best generation. I mean, I don't know what. Sinatra, James Dean,
Not James Dean. Not James Dean. Jerry Lewis.
Jerry Lewis.
Sammy Davis.
Rose viewing so hard.
Wait, not James Dean Martin.
Play cinema.
Are you making an appearance?
Yeah, here. That could be the.
Dang, you're not breaking.
Hey, I think I should get some credit for knowing.
Mr. Silver accidental discovery that led to what product in 1978?
Hey, yeah.
With a gun in the foot.
What is that? Yeah.
What is
Eric, wait.
We're never gonna agree on this.
There's no flexi.
Traitor?
It's not just tape.
Yeah,
feel
it's
like there's
all
no
types
way.
of adhesives. They make band-aids.
Ben, your mom looks scared.
It
I
is a
think it's rubber
product?
cement.
I am so
A single
not
product.
scared. I'm feeling confident.
No,
No.
it's gotta
No,
be.
I think rubber cement's a safe
Rubber
bet.
cement.
Me too.
What even is
Okay, so
Oh,
rubber
well.
cement.
If
Justin.
a person is quote woke, they are what?
Liberal.
No, it means peace.
I go with that.
That's a lawyer.
The impact on race
Yeah.
in American
I
society.
like it.
Yeah, that's the whole answer. It fit on the card.
Final answer.
Didn't that fit on the card?
Final answer.
It's on the card.
Oh my god, that would be so
Is that what it says?
What does it say, Stephanie? That was our final
That's
answer.
funny.
Okay. Very aware of current affairs and culture.
Oh,
Say, if you didn't get the
That's what we said.
That's like kind of a bullshit.
That shows the. Just so you know.
Mr. T played B.A.
And I know this one too.
Baracus
Oh, the 18.
in what military TV show?
What was the name of the
A-team though.
What was the name of the show?
Just that.
What?
They're trying to trick us. Don't let them.
It's the 18.
They're trying to tear us apart.
You guys did it.
Is that your final answer?
Jackson,
Okay, it's the 18.
Jackson, you're not on their team.
You're not.
Sorry.
You're not.
Shout out.
I don't know what you are, but you're not. Whatever.
I'm good.
Damn
Yes, it was. It was right.
18.
He even knows the theme song.
I know he's singing the whole thing.
Well, no, here's the best of it. Name all four of the characters.
Oh God, I don't remember.
Why do they call it a twink? Because it's filled with sticky white substance.
Can I say, is that a slur?
No, it's not a slur.
Yeah, I think you can say that.
Proud to be a
But
twin.
obviously, that I can be loud.
Anybody else?
I've never really known. I don't
Fuck
think you
it,
guys
give
are
me a
actually
Twinkie,
good
I
at
guess.
the answer.
I don't know if I've ever eaten a Twinkie.
Yeah.
Twinkies and beer. Gonna die young.
Thank you for thinking.
Hi.
Name the owl hamster hybrid toy that learned English as you play with it.
Oh, it was Mr. Professor. Mr. Professor.
No, Furby.
Wait,
Is this mine?
wait, owl.
Owl.
What was the latter part?
Furby. I'm going with Furby.
Okay, all right.
Oh, because it has fur.
Furby. Was it not Duolingo?
We never had one.
That's I just.
You ready, guys? What? What 70s band sang Hotel? Is your final answer?
Yes.
Let's try to do this without Jack.
Yeah, Jack.
Regis Kuthrapoli's dog's name.
Oh, I don't know. I didn't
I
watch
watch
that.
Big Bang.
Oh, I don't
Do you
remember.
watch Big Bang?
Which one is it?
That's such a clutch outfit.
Yeah.
Whoever thought
Except
about
for
that?
Jack. What doll?
Like
Violent
and something.
customer
Raggedy
outbreak.
Ann.
Raggedy
But that's like
Ann.
older than
That's
that.
Yeah.
There you go.
And it pissed its pants.
Oh yeah.
I feel like that one couldn't have been non-controversial.
I think we should listen to more.
I don't think
I heard, yeah. Nate, let's listen to Nate.
What basic?
Cabbage Patch.
Yeah.
I would.
Final answer?
Yes.
Yeah.
Cabbage Patch Kids.
Oh,
Good job, Meg.
These shots are crazy. Yeah, they are.
Woo!
Probably a minor.
I have that song downloaded. We can
Because of
listen
Millie
to it.
Bobby Brown.
This is a
Gotta
sniper.
play it.
Should I connect?
Which singer did Kanye West interrupt by saying, "I'm gonna
Oh.
let you finish"?
Mom?
Taylor Swift.
Just making sure.
Good night, JD. Good night. Good.
Okay.
Mom thinking she discovered.
What does refer to? Pedal pusher. Stop! You're reading.
Name one. Name all members of the Sisters.
Right, how many more? Are we
Oh,
almost
yeah. And which sister group?
There's a new documentary about it out on Netflix if you want to watch it.
Can you read out the names?
Where's everyone going?
How do you feel after that?
I feel sick to my stomach. I lost so many brain cells. Also, the questions were not fair. The real question
wrote
is,
that?
what does WAP mean? Watching that back is gonna be painful.
Yeah, that's gonna be rough to get through, but my frame action went kind of crazy.
Who are you? What's your name? How old are you?
I'm May. I'm 17. What was the other question? Who are you?
Who are you?
I'm me.
Perfect. All right, now the real question. The real question.
Okay, okay.
What is your earliest memory of Lost Creek? As far back as you can remember, the first thing you can remember about Lost Creek.
Scavenger hunt.
Scavenger hunt?
When I remember specifically like looking for a Y-shaped stick. And I have pictures from that day somewhere in my phone actually. When we're all standing on the log, smiling. You know that picture of us all in the And I remember they were like printed out things of the scavenger hunt, and I thought it was so cool. And I kept a silkworm that I found from a tree. I kept it, and it lasted a while actually.
Really?
Yeah, like a couple weeks.
I don't remember the scavenger hunt. Like,
Really?
No, for some reason I don't.
In that area, like the back there, I think it was your mom who had printed out some sheets of like scavenger hunt stuff because we used to do crafts all the time, like tie dye and whatnot. We used to have like days for that.
Yeah.
Things have changed, but I vividly remember like this was before like parents divorced. My mom was with me, and then I think my dad was with Vincent, and we were just going around trying to find like a Y-shaped stick and maybe like a big rock, and I didn't win, but I did pretty good. I think I was second place or something. I think this is kind of sad, but I think mostly I was kind of ostracized from the group. So most of my earlier memories are just with the parents. Like it was really hard because I couldn't have conversations with you guys because I would just be cut out. But when I tried to talk to adults, it's adult conversation, so I don't understand anything that's happening, and it's really hard to chime in when you're 6 years old, just standing there. But I'm really glad that I've like grown up enough to be not ostracized. But I also remember running around and just devouring huckleberries as much as I could. I think we
I
all.
always remember is your dad and like Vincent and he would always be pointing out the huckleberries. I had no idea what that was. I was like, I feel like usually like little red berries you aren't supposed to eat.
Yeah, yeah.
But then here of all places is like the one time you can eat the funny red berries. Now,
Wait, I remember something else. I was really afraid of falling into the toilet. Because it was so deep. I thought I was gonna die, and I would have my parents hold me. Physically hold me because I was so like this is when I was really young, but I remember like do not let me fall in because I had fallen into a McDonald's toilet when I was like 3 and it traumatized me.
That's fair.
Okay, I think that's like my earliest memory. Obviously on the glow parades, but we're not still doing that, are we?
I feel like we've done it like the last couple years, but it gets sadder and sadder every year. So
we gotta bring it back.
I know. First up, I'm Ryan. I don't think we met, so I'm Ryan.
I'm Quinn. Nice to meet you.
I'm assuming this is your first time here. So this question is kind of awkward for you, but what is your earliest memory of Lost Creek? Last couple hours.
My earliest memory of Lost Creek. Right when I got here, me and Will went down, and he like fished a little bit. And I stood next to him and watched him fish a little bit. And then
what spot were you at? Where you like know like
the like close one.
The like with the ledge with all the trees like kind of falling over it.
I think so. There's like the tree that goes like all the way across.
Oh, okay, I know.
Yeah.
That spot. Okay, yeah.
And then right after that, we like walked down a little bit further, and I made like a little rock stack.
Nice.
It's pretty neat.
Nice. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Well, that's the only question.
That's the only question.
What's your name? Who are you? How old are you?
My name is William. I'm William, and I'm 17.
Perfect. Alrighty. So one question for you. You don't know what the question is. It's a complete surprise.
Yeah.
What is your earliest memory of Lost Creek?
Oh, that's a curveball. Probably the Bloodhound Arena thing.
The Bloodhound Arena?
I'm pretty sure I was the Bloodhound. Or maybe Erica was the Bloodhound. I don't know. Something with the Bloodhound Arena.
Something with it?
Yeah, and Ben standing on the little podium log stump.
Why did we do that?
I have zero idea.
Nothing?
No idea.
Perfect.
Mm-hmm.
Are there any other like early memories of Lost Creek that really stick out to you that either are like, you know, that when you think of Lost Creek, you're like, no, this is like the spot. This is like what immediately reminds me of Lost Creek.
Riding my bike around the loop and then getting stung by a bee on my face. Like where the trail, like on the, towards the end of the loop where it splits off and goes up into that campsite.
Into the campsite?
Well, it, like the trail goes and then there's a split that goes down, and I think it goes not into a campsite, but it just goes up towards one.
Oh, wait.
Just be drunk enough that it
doesn't
matter.
That happened to me.
Stop, you don't need more
But it
brain
makes a
damage.
fun sound.
Well, I got plenty of brain damage from our parents last night making us play.
Oh, that was so brutal.
Whoever wrote those cards?
They must have been, like, I'm trying to think.
It was an inside job done by a parent.
Like, why was every question about iPhones?
No, literally,
like they have iPhones.
Their questions would be.
And like taking photos with the baby cam, like Olivia was doing it, and I said, if you drop that camera in the water, I'm never speaking to you again. I was like drowned before you.
I have a folder on TikTok of edits. Guess how many are in it?
100.
Over 400.
Jesus Christ, what the fuck?
That's why I was worried. When people talk about TikTok getting banned, that's all I cared about.
Is your edits getting taken away?
Shout out Central C. They can never make me hate you. Call me up. My number is 6.
It's on the record. I still didn't get to see this edit you were talking about.
I know, we have to go to like Dairy Queen or something tomorrow.
Hi, can I please get a large order of cheese curds?
Large order of cheese curds? Okay.
And then 2
pretzel sticks?
Thank you. And then that'll be it. Brownie batter? And the ultimate cookie. Thank you. Okay.
I guess he was there when we were born,
It was
so I don't.
all of our first grade teachers. Yeah.
Army?
It was
I have no fucking clue.
our first. They're our neighbor. That's actually. It was all of our 4th grade teachers.
That was the gentleman, Mr.
The gentleman.
It was me and Alice.
You guys realize I didn't have the opportunity to volunteer and help at school because I was busy working, right?
You should still know that you're going to conferences.
You're working late because you're a singer.
What did she
Name one of each of our friends.
Lucas. Well, I don't know your wives, new friends.
I guess he's got a point.
Summer. Oh, and Ben.
Name Ben's birthday and first grade teacher.
So to me, Lost Creek's like always like the start of a year because like it's the end of summer. It's like we're going to school now, and obviously this is a big time, a bigger change for you.
Yeah.
Specifically going off to college.
Oh, so you see, I wasn't really thinking about that this weekend, and now you reminded me. I mean, I feel like because it's still like a few weeks away, because yeah, we used to go to Lost Creek literally like the week before school started. I don't know, that hasn't been on my mind too much, other than I think everyone here who's at college really likes their college more or less now, so sort of, good vibes. But I mean, I guess I'll come back with more stories to tell, and like there'll always be this to come back to. So yeah, we'll see.
Is there anything you specifically that you will take that you feel like you discovered about yourself that from this trip or just from the last year in general that you will be taking into the next
Can you
year?
rephrase that question?
What's your favorite color?
I'd say a green, but more specifically like a forest green, like dark. Second favorite color, either maroon or navy blue. Oh wait, also purple. But like dark purple. I like darker colors.
Nice.
First up, who are you? What's your name? How old are you?
Jackson Rickert. I'm 20. In a couple weeks, I'll be 21.
Congrats.
I'm Stephanie Ray. Yeah, Stephanie Ray. I'm 20. I'll be 21 in October.
Nice. What is your earliest memory of Lost Creek?
My earliest memory of Lost Creek is last Thursday. I remember we were going up the road and I didn't want to get out of the car yet because I was really comfortable in the car. I got out of the car and we were at Lost Creek.
Wow.
Yeah,
that's
it was crazy. I remember it like it was 3 days ago.
Oh my. I don't even know. I remember we used to play the capture the flag with the Nerf guns.
Oh yeah.
That was pretty fun.
Nice.
Just in the whole forest.
Uh-huh.
Do you remember that?
I remember bits and pieces of it.
That was probably the earliest memory.
Nice.
I don't know what year that was.
Who knows?
It all blends together.
True. It's all the same.
But yeah.
Lovely. Yeah, that's the only
Yeah.
question.
Cool.
Unless there's anything else you need to get off of your mind, off your chest. that-
No, really.
This is a bad idea, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
I would like to thank my parents for helping me learn to drink responsibly. I'd like to thank Steph for being gluten-free so we could have all this beer to share together. I would like to thank Pringles for making a can that can hold beer this well. This is shocking. Like, it's sweating through, but like,
It ain't
god
leaking
damn. Oh god. I have to do this on the drop, right?
And the crowd goes by.
I feel pretty much the same.
That was impressive.
You know what the real bitch of it is? Now I want Pringles. I'm sorry, hon.
What? Oh.
That's hard to do.
Like that one.
That was fire.
You get down the jig.
What else do you know?
I don't know what else I know.
Ask my parents if you could use our trailer.
What's
I don't really care. I just have my clothes right there. Like, I just...
What is it?
Twinkle, twinkle.
Oh, come on. You just better
Can you not stand up in a tent?
Well, not mine or Stephanie's.
Yeah, but I'm like...
Oh, but what about that one?
Even then, it might be iffy. Yeah, you could probably use that.
I have to sit down anyway because my back problems. I don't want to travel that.